time for another episode of Core Reviews. My name is Corey, and today I'll be reviewing a restaurant that just opened in Irving. And it's called Gyro Nation. It's located at 3601 Regent Boulevard, and this is the shopping complex that it's in. This is what it's going to look like on the outside. Maybe not the waving guy over here. But let's see what they got going on the inside. So here's what it's going to look like on the inside. Then here's the menu, and of course I'm getting the gyro lamb. And I love that up front you can actually see all the fresh ingredients that they use. And this sign behind me says everything in life. Buy me a gyro and call me pretty. And now for the moment of truth. So first of all, I didn't clarify that I wanted a wrap, so they made this like gyro platter, but it looks absolutely amazing. Here are the fries, crinkle cut fries, got some salt, seasoning on them. And then here is the gyro. But you know me, fries first. So they're just a typical crinkle cut fry. Nice and hot, not super crispy, maybe a little undercooked, but the seasoning tastes great. But now let's check out this gyro. They do things a little bit different. So instead of like the long shredded kind of meat, it's actually chunks of meat. But everything else is on point. Lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, tzatziki sauce. And it definitely looks like they put a lot of tzatziki sauce on here, so I'm liking that. But here we go, first bite. So first thought, this thing absolutely tastes amazing. I think one of the biggest differences that I see with this is that the meat is chunks rather than long strips, which is a different experience. The tzatziki sauce is really creamy, like kind of smooth thin, but they have big chunks of cucumbers in this with the tomatoes, which is usually what's inside the tzatziki sauce. All in all, great experience. The pita though, not a huge fan because it was grilled or whatever, like kind of cooked on a flat top. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather have a soft pita. This one's kind of cracking up a little bit, making it a little harder to eat. But with that being said, how would I rate this? So as far as flavor goes, this thing is an absolute must. And if you like the taste of like fresh cucumbers, this thing is super good. The meat is a little bit different. So all in all, I'm probably gonna give this like an 8.9. But definitely worth a try if you're ever in the area because the taste, like I said, is phenomenal. It's just the structure of the sandwich that is kind of bringing it down on my scale. But while I have you, I actually have an extra special treat for you because I did run into another food review TikToker here. So definitely check him out. It's at Black Kingpin, and here's the man. So what are your thoughts on this?
I definitely like it. It's a different texture of what I've had. I'm used to my meat being sliced thin. This does have chunks of meat in it, and the chicken and the corn is awesome.
So there you have it. This is definitely a good gyro to stop and try, and make sure to follow at Black Kingpin because he does not only food reviews, but he also shows you how to make different foods. And that's how I found him because he does a lot of different style hot dogs like Seattle dogs, Chicago dogs, New York, Detroit. But if you think you know of a better place to get a gyro in the DFW area, let me know in the comments. And then make sure to give me a follow to see where I go next.